what have you enjoyed most about your go with Team Hired? I know this is your first experience. So what have you enjoyed most about Team Hired?
Yeah, first experience. I am surprised actually at how efficient it is. God, I hope it wasn't luck, but we hit a run of some really great opportunity, great people. But I think this whole process in general, it's a lot more efficient than I thought it would be. I think you get a lot out of people in a very short amount of time. Monique did an amazing job here, whoever's listening to this, in terms of engaging with the people. Just getting a little bit more out of them. I think they feel more comfortable when you engage. And so, you start to see them open up a little bit. And so, it's a really more efficient way of just getting to the process quicker. When I used to do my own hiring, it drags out for a lot longer. It takes a lot more of my time.
Right.
So this was absolutely a fast track way to do that. And I think it's been really efficient, probably better than I've been able to find on my own too. So
I'm trying to tell you, I'm very happy that you're happy because that makes me happy. What have your results been thus far with Team Hired?
So in terms of the people,
well, hires and potential hires.
So I've got, God, that's a good question. So I've got at least 3, well, let's just say I've got 2 people who are essentially on board, right? One finished the background check, and that's a plus. He's coming in to finish his onboarding paperwork tomorrow. I got another guy who did his onboarding paperwork yesterday and is finishing the background check, so he's in. And then I've got another guy starting in January. And so with this next group that I'm meeting with tomorrow, potentially a couple more people. I think, sky's the limit.
Right, is the limit. So roughly just for the 3 that you just mentioned and the 4 we still have in the pipeline, and in 3 weeks time, who can say they can do that, right? Amazing.
That's crazy efficient. Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. So tell me, and I know you kind of touched on it, but what would you say that you like most about the virtual interview process that Team Hired implements?
Yeah, I mean, again, the efficiency of it, right? You get a lot of people all at one time that you can see who stands out, right? It's easy to compare someone when they're next to their peers and the people that are also looking for this position, and you'll figure out who stands out because obviously they all have the same nerves. They all have different experience. Some have some insurance experience, some don't. But you'll see who stands out, right? And who's comfortable in that kind of environment. Who's comfortable. Like if I have to role play with someone and they're already comfortable in front of other people and they can stand out, it makes it you can tell they're more coachable, right? You can get a lot further a lot faster with those kind of people. So yeah, I think, and also the fact that I don't have to spend what normally would have been an hour or 2 with each person, I got an hour with 10, 15, 20 people. So
right.
It just cuts that time down, and time is valuable. I can go do other things, train my current people. So that's my favorite part about it.
I love that. And, I guess my final question in regard to Team Hired is, would you recommend a colleague to Team Hired and why?
Yeah, I actually have, I'm on a committee with a few other agents here in my district. There's about 6 of us. And one of the things we've been focused on is onboarding, looking for people, looking for additional hires and trying to expand our agencies. And we've all had a different route that we're going. A lot of them are doing it independently on their own, the way we've always done it. I actually think I've got a lot further in a lot shorter time than all of them. And it's because of Team Hired, right? It's just because of this process. Having someone else who can go source people and bring them in, look for people who are interested, get them all in the room and figure out who's good. It saves me so much more time. And then, truthfully, you guys are probably better at it than I would ever have been anyway, because I do it all the time. So
I've done this once or twice too. So.
Exactly, makes a difference. So it's just like if I try to hire someone who's never sold insurance, they suck at it. They've only done it for a little while versus someone who's been doing it for 20 years or however long, or has done 100 interviews. So.
Right.
Right. I wear a lot of hats, and if I can take this hat off of my plate and let someone else who's better at it do it, it'll just make us better at it overall. So
what would you say was your experience like working with me?
Oh, you fantastic. We can laugh as we go through our meetings. Absolutely love the communication during the process too. I think we are on the same page on everyone. So, I don't know if it's always like that for everyone, but I for sure know, you see the same vision that I see, and you see the same results for these people. So I think for me personally, I can't imagine a better team person who would have come from Team Hired. So I don't know if I just got lucky or they just know how to
Darn right you did. Would you recommend me as an account manager to any other agent that may want to come on board with Team Hired?
Yeah, of course. Hopefully in a different state so I don't have competition.
I knew you were going to say that.
But no, absolutely. I think it's just like insurance. There's an unlimited amount of candidates. I wouldn't hold you to that. But I absolutely would recommend you. Jealousy would play a part if you found someone great for someone else.